poetry was the first place I ever recited poetry. And for me, especially, I basically came up in the slam community. You know, the first time I ever read a poem was for a competition, and that fundamentally influenced how I treated the community and how the community treated me. You know, as someone who was like very like bloodthirsty, but also very ambitious, and found like a lot of voice through the art of competitive poetry. And so Breath and Poetry allowed me to foster that, to nurture that, and to follow it through to the end. In whichever way I wanted to, you know. At no point have they like held me back from pursuing that goal, and no one really like, you know, stopped me from wanting to be a competitive poet. And then when I decided to kind of step back from competition, they were still there for me. I think we need a social space around books, right? There's so many people who read individually, and then they tell their friends about the books they read, and then the conversation kind of dies there because most of those people won't end up reading. But I think having that community again that isn't just like a massive chapters is like super important to young readers and emerging readers, you know, because anyone can take up reading at any point in their life, and being able to allow people to have a space to explore reading, which is in itself now a social activity, would be, I think, incredibly important. I think that's like the main thing that I would love to see with this venture.